Hey, hey! Welcome to Inklings with Irena, the weekly energy show connecting you to your intuitive guidance system. I am glad you're here because today we're going to talk about those moments where you've had feelings, right? That you felt, if I share this with anyone, they're going to think I'm off my rocker. These come up, right? And day in, day out, we have these thoughts that run through our head, and we know if we spoke them out loud, people might roll their eyes at us or totally discount us, or maybe even call the funny farm and make an appointment for us. So if we haven't met yet, my name is Irena Miller, and I'm an intuitive energy guide who has been guiding women for over 20 years on how to navigate these feelings, these instincts, these inklings that we get out of the blue that seem to maybe be impulsive at times, maybe seem to be reckless to the outside world, maybe even appear to be unwarranted. Like, why are you worrying? Why are you taking it so personally? It's not, it doesn't affect you. It's about them. But here's the thing. It's an amazing web that we live in, right? Whether it's the internet web or the web of life, these connections we have with each other. And if you think of it like a spider's web, when somebody starts to wiggle, right? So when a fly or a moth hits that web, it sends a vibration along the web to the spider who knows, oh, I've got somebody in my home. Let me go check them out. But these actions we take, these thoughts that we have actually send out a vibration, like being on a spider's web. It sends that little message out that something's going on. And what we encounter then on the other side are those feelings. We pick things up. So maybe you've been in the situation where, a friend looks a little off, feels a little off, and you ask them, how you doing? Is everything okay? And they say, oh yeah, I'm fine. But deep down inside, something's not right. It feels off. But they don't want to tell you. And that's okay. But trust your instincts, trust your inklings. Now, this came up specifically because this week I had wonderful good fortune of being around incredible entrepreneurial women and executives. And having known the work that I do, they felt more comfortable sharing some of these feelings with me. And we were in the DC area, and what happened was we were visiting the monuments, and we just finished visiting the Lincoln Monument. It was beautiful, and one of the women I was with said, wow, I remember the last time I was here with my sister. I can't even think about when I might come back to visit. What will it be like then? So we walked off the steps, myself and these two women, and in a nice little secluded place away from all of the tourist attraction around the Lincoln Memorial, quiet place near a tree, the other woman who was in our group gently kind of leaned in and she said, normally I wouldn't share this with anybody, but I feel comfortable sharing it with you. I get this really crazy feeling that the next time I'm back at the Lincoln Memorial, it's going to be different, and it's going to be really different. She got this feeling of dread and of worry. Now, here's the thing. Anybody else might have been like, oh no, everything's fine. You're out of your mind. What are you thinking about? But I know that we encounter those feelings. Now, is she getting a premonition of something bad that's going to happen? Well, here's the thing. The future is mutable. Nothing is written in stone. It all depends on the way we act and engage. We're constantly writing and engaging our future as we go. Now, from here, the other aspect that she might have picked up on was somebody else's feelings that was in the crowd. It was very close to September 11th when we were there. It was just 3 days after September 11th, last week. And she was picking up on a lot of emotions as well from the people who are around and remembering that time. So she could have been picking up on someone's fear. How do you begin to distinguish it? How do you begin to realize what really is a warning signal, whether there's danger now or will be, versus you're just picking up somebody else's worries and fears? And why was she overcome with that bad feeling when I was doing okay? I wasn't feeling thrown or upset. And I want to dive into that because that's the work I do. I help people distinguish these feelings, what's going on. Number one, before we went to the monument, I have a wonderful class that I teach every other Saturday where I bring a group of women through my unique systems and strategies that help them ground, to be present, how they can realize where their energy ends and another person's begins. And that Saturday morning, I went through those exercises with those women, just as I do every day. I was teaching them how to do it. I give myself just like an energetic shower before I go out in the world. It's practicing good energetic hygiene, I call it, where you make sure that you can be present, remember who you are, and go out and enjoy yourself, so that every time you encounter some of these worries and anxieties from other people, you don't take them on as your own. And if something does come your way, you can recognize it as, oh yeah, I was talking with my friend Sarah, and she was really worried about her son starting middle school, and next thing I know, I started worrying too. You can distinguish and say, you know what, that's not really my worry. This doesn't belong to me, so I'm going to release it. If you are at that point where you can understand and relate to this feeling, contact me. We should hang out. Definitely the first place to begin is over in my free Facebook group while I'm still accepting new members. I'd love to meet you. We have a lot of discussions about this over there, as well as spontaneous get-togethers for coffee or online, and hopefully in person too someday. But for now, it's a wonderful place to be, where people are definitely going to be nodding their head as you're sharing your feelings and stories. All right, so I'll put the link up there for my group. I'd love to have you join, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.